and the term profit is different for different companies. So MLG not won't necessarily give out 100% of whatever they give out a certain amount. UMG was 100%. It is what it is to that company and how they want to run things. So yeah, I don't really I don't speculate with what should or shouldn't happen. It's however they see the word profit and what was positive for them is and that's it is what it is.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, what do you feel about Black Ops 2 being futuristic?
That's making a good storm. People are really worried about it, and I it's interesting because generally a lot of people don't like that that it's more futuristic, but I don't personally mind it. I can't really say anything now. If I had sat down and played it a while, I could go into detail on what I like or don't like. But I'm always open to what could be, and it could be a really fun game. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't necessarily affect me. I mean, I know a lot of people weren't too happy about it. But I'm willing to give I'm willing to give it a chance.
Same with me. Now, would you prefer to see more teams, or that question just got twisted? What would you rather see? Say if MLG went to play 2v2 only or 4v4 only, which one would you prefer?
Oh, without a doubt, 4v4s. It, I could never see him going away from that. But 4v4, is a team game. 2v2s, you have a teammate, but it takes so much more strategy, with 4v4, and it's more entertaining. 2v2 is a lot more slowy and slow and campy almost. 4v4 is just it's so much more engaging to someone who's watching it, either online or at an event, etc. So it's an interesting paradox because StarCraft is one-on-one, but that's a different type of game altogether. And any hardcore StarCraft fan is gonna any fan of that is gonna be a huge fan. StarCraft's just got a huge following. But yeah, team, I would definitely say 4v4.
Now, I'm kind of a fan of 2v2s, but I see what you mean by going after 4v4s.
Well, I mean, players, can see things differently. I would think that being with say MLG was mulling this over 2v2 or 4v4. The history has shown 4v4. It's been 4v4. And I think that they're really gearing themselves towards the viewers, the people that watch online and watch at events and attend events. They want to be entertained. And although they'll see Halo pros and StarCraft 2 pros and COD pros and people like that, at the same time they want to see fun, highly competitive, intense games. With sick turns, last second caps, etc., etc. And you get that feel with 4v4. And I think that would trump any thinking of doing a 2v2 because you're trying to actively engage an audience.
Yeah. Now I'm reading some tweets, and the UMG Umatica tournament has 64 teams.
64 teams, wow.
Now I could be wrong, but it's what Nadeshot tweeted. He said 64 team tournament completely fills out all 200 entrance fee goes to prize pool, first and second place, splits 13,000 at a 75 to 25 ratio.
Well, that's legit.
Now I don't know if that's true or if he's just saying that.
Well, even though, I mean, and I think with, UMG will only grow. if they keep, doing well and succeeding, and improving, they will only grow and it will only go, bigger and larger.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Now, what do you think about somebody trying to make it into the business of YouTube and Twitch TV?
Well, I mean, that's, unique. I mean, people can see awesome COD videos and watch them all day. You know, people want to see new things, and it's almost more of television now when you see these montages and stuff like that. Um, and getting streamers and viewers and being able to watch that, you got to be entertaining. You got to, I think, you have to be talented. You have to be good, and you have to be pleasing to watch. And you have to build your own following. If you can successfully build a following and use your skill or your personality and things like that, um, it's easier. I mean, but if you're not that good, unless you're going for fails, you know, and your YouTube is derived on fails, then people like to see that sometimes too. But if you can't, you know, please people, watching your stream or watching, your YouTube videos, they're going to lose interest really, really quick. And some people have really great, personalities that just, shine over everything. I mean, I think, Golden Boy, for example, is a great caster. But he's just got this hilarious personality. And he's, it's you want to hear him. I think the same thing with AJ or the Turbo Show. Like, I think both of those guys, as casters, are really, really great. And some guys come on, and you want to hear them because they're pro players and they have, a keen eye for things in games. But you want to be entertained. It's all about entertainment, as we were just talking about. If you can't entertain, then it's hard for you to have growth.
Alright, well, we're going to wrap this commentary up. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, RGC Legit, for coming on.
All right, thanks for having me.
Alright, peace.